Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be showing you a deck profile of my Batteryman deck. But before I get into it, can I ask you guys to check out my channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos? And let's get started. First, I run 3 of the new card, which is 9 volt. Whenever he is summoned, it's special summoned, normal summoned. Just whenever he is summoned, you can add 1 Batteryman to your from your deck to your hand. His attack becomes 2,000, but he is destroyed during the end phase. So it's best to try to like get him and special summon another one or do something. But most of the time this deck's so explosive. Like whenever you summon him, this deck does so many one-turn kills. It's crazy. Micro Cell, we run 3 of them. Whenever he's flipped, you can special summon 1 level 4 from your deck to the field, hinting the 9 volt over here. And once he's flipped, if opponent's monster attacks him, he's gonna flip face up. You can special summon your Batteryman, get Batteryman's effect as well, and from this card. So that's pretty good. And we run Fuel Cell. If you control 2 or more face up battery monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. I will show you a combo with him a little later. So I'm gonna put him and him to the side. You rerun 3 chargers just because he needs 1 tribute, but he can also be well, no, he can't. Never mind, it's level 4. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. But whenever he is normal summoned, you can special summon another Batteryman card from your hand to the field. So, and it doesn't matter what its level is. So if you normal him, you can special summon another one, or you can special summon the next card I'm going to show you is Industrial Strength. You can special summon him by Charger's effect. And Industrial Strength, you can special summon him by removing 2 Batteryman cards from your graveyard. And once per turn, you can activate his effect. And his effect is you can remove from play one Batteryman card from your graveyard, remove it from play, and just target 1 monster and spell or trap your opponent controls and destroy it. And we run 3 Caius, just to get around opponent's monsters or XYZs. When Caius is normal summoned, you can target 1 card on the field and banish it. And if you banish a monster and it's a dark, you deal 1,000 damage. And we play 1 Honest, just because all our monsters are, or almost all of them, are lights, playing Honest. This card you don't have to play, but I do it just because I have Caius, and he is a dark, and BLS, you know, BLS. He's a beast. Monarch Stormforth. This is a soul charge, but you still get your battle phase. If you were to tribute summon this turn, you could activate this, and instead of tributing one of your monsters, if you have any, you can tribute your opponent's monster, which would let you get your Charger out, or your Caius, or anything else like that. We run 2 MSTs for back row. Let's see. Run 2 pot of dualities just to try to get, if you're missing a card that you want to do your combo with, but be wary because once you use this, you can't special summon the same turn you use it. So only use it if you have to. And we play 1 soul charge. I had 2 in this deck, but since the ban list came out, you can only run 1. So this may be a 39 card deck, but I will tell you a card that I wish 2 of. I would use 2 of this if I had it, just because you can, it's so much easier to use this card than I thought it was going to be. Activate only if you control 3 or more Batteryman monsters on the field. You can destroy all your opponent's cards. That's magic, spell, and monsters. But I would definitely run 2 of these, if not 3, because, well, 3 might be a little cloggy, but I would run 2 because it is very easy to get out 3 or more Batterymen in this deck. And 1 Dark Hole, just for situation purposes. 3 Call the Haunted. This is another part of the combo that I was talking about, so I'm going to put right there. 2 Trap Stun. I've used this to almost guarantee a victory. Like if my opponent has no monsters on the field, but they have back row, and I want to go all in, I'll activate a Trap Stun just to negate like any mirror forces or anything else that they might have. 2 Fiendish Chain, just for opponents, monsters, and 2 breakthrough skill, opponents, monsters, effects, 1 compulse, 1 warning, and 1 bottomless trap hole. And for the extra deck, this is not a 15 card extra deck. This is just so if you want to add some more cards to it. I rarely go into my extra deck with this deck because it's so explosive and it deals so much damage alone. But if there was a monster that I couldn't get over, you have a 101, a Black Ship of Corn, Gauntlet Launcher for your fuel cells, because fuel cells are so easy to get out in this deck. So a Gauntlet Launcher can destroy a monster. Cowboy, just to finish the game if you almost had an OTK. 1 X-Time Knight, and a Utopia. It's just low, just some rank 4s. Okay, let's say if this was your opening hand right here, you have a 9 volt short circuit, a 9 volt, a fuel cell, and a Call the Haunted. What you would want to do is place your Call the Haunted face down and dump your fuel cell, not your fuel cell, your 9 volt, to add another fuel cell to your hand, and he would make his attack go to 2000, but that's irrelevant, and he would be destroyed on your end phase, and your opponent, I guess, would tag you. If you're not OTK'd by this point on your opponent's end phase, activate Call the Haunted, which would bring your 9 volt back to the field, and you could add another fuel cell from your deck to your hand, and even throughout your whole turn, this guy's attack will be 2000. Keep that in mind. His attack is at 2000. You can, on your turn, you can normal summon your 9 volt to add the last and you can add a charger. Now you can add you could add another 9 volt, but it would be irrelevant at this point. The search is, if you don't already have 3 fuel cell in your hand, you could add the 3rd one to your hand with your second 9 volt, but since we already have them in all 3 in our hand for this example, his search was irrelevant. His search was mainly to get him to 2000. So right now you have 4000 on your field. You could special summon him since you control 2 other Batteryman. You could then either keep special summoning your fuel cells, or you could go ahead and activate this to destroy all your opponent's cards, monsters, and traps. And then you could special summon your last 2 fuel cells, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, and that would be game first turn. Or, well, it would be technically an OTK. Deals 8000 damage in 1 turn. So that's it for my deck profile. So if you guys liked it, please remember to check out my channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I'll see you guys next time.